Yo, 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 what it do, y'all? Y'all already know what time it is. We in AGS season 2, week 2. I know y'all ain't think I forgot just because I didn't get to week 1. You know we're going to recap and we're going to get into this week 2 predictions, but we're going to go back at that week 1 recap first. Season 1 ended. Season 1 ended the way it started. Competition was heavy all throughout. Super Bowl was very competitive. Cleveland Browns, AFC champ, Bay Boy Relly, went against the Super Bowl champ, Gas Nation, Philadelphia Eagles. They had a hell of a Super Bowl. If I'm the Browns, I got nothing to hold my head down about. He battled to the end, just came up short. But that was a hell of a Super Bowl that they played. And like I said, man, AGS is rocking. We definitely I'm getting a lot of DMs, a lot of commitments on how I'm doing with the league, and I always say that that most of that goes out to y'all. You know what I mean? Because no matter how good of a job y'all think I'm doing, if I don't have the right set of users, I don't have no league. So I appreciate the love, I appreciate the compliments, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling, and we're gonna keep it rocking. You know what I mean? AGS and my other league, whatever it takes. Those two leagues hold their own pound for pound. I think with the combination of what I'm bringing to the league as a commish and what y'all bringing to the league as competitive, I think we could rock with pretty much any league that's going. That's just how I feel. But we're gonna get into these predictions and recap, man. And y'all did a great job in week 1 knocking out them games very, very quickly. Y'all know I got no problem pushing that button just as fast as y'all play them games. So all y'all gotta do is knock out your games, and we ain't always gotta wait for 2 days to advance. If we can advance it one day, we'll get it done. Bottom line. But great job though, great job. But let's get into week 1 recap. First we had Bucs win against the Browns, and Bucs came up short, didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but he did make it to the NFC chip. He lost to the Super Bowl. Hey, if you lose to the Super Bowl champ, you definitely got nothing to hold your head down about. You lost to the guy who won the whole thing. But I didn't see this game, but this is a good win for the Bucs. I mean, the Browns got off to a flat start, 0-1 in the season. He didn't start off like this last season. Could this be something to come moving forward as far as how he's starting off this season? Could it be an effect of how he lost the Super Bowl? Guess we'll find out as the season go on. But this is a great week 1 win for the Bucs, man. He came out on top of his game, shut down everything that the Browns wanted to do, especially that running game, I'm guessing. And he got a nice, easy win. I say 28-10. Next, we had Bengals and Chiefs. Trade Dog went against Abercrombie. This game was very competitive. Bengals ended up winning by 6. And Chiefs definitely looking to get back on the right track. He missed the playoffs last year, so he's definitely looking to get back into the right side of things this season. Bengals made the playoffs last year, but didn't have the performance that he would expected. But he'll have something to say about that this season. He retooled. He came back with a bigger, stronger team, so he'll be ready for this season. Then we had Texans and Mad Max. Black Star took out Mad Max 31-20. And Black Star, man, let me tell you something about Black Star. Black Star can play. It's just that he's not consistent. And I don't know if he's not consistent because he don't get to play all his games like most of us, on a week to week basis. But Black Star can play. He's one of them guys that you look up, you see his record will be 4-6, and you look at it and you be like, easy game, and you come out and you'll lose. Black Star is sneaky good, if that makes any sense. He's sneaky good, and anytime you count him out, or anytime you think you got an easy game, he'll come and pull out a win. And I've seen him get a win against top competitors. So he can play. If he could just stay consistent, he will be all right. If he could just stay consistent, he will be all right. Good win for this Texas team in week 1. Next we have Ravens and Jets. And Jets, like I say, man, they made the playoffs season 1. I gave them a lot of props for that. Making the playoffs with the Jets ain't easy. I don't care how weak the conference is, or if you feel like the conference is weak, he still made it. And that says a lot about his game, because we all know Jets don't have nobody that's lights out top performer like that. And you know what? He came up with his scheme and he made it work for him. Now, week 1 he came out flat, got beat bad by the Ravens. But you know what? It's week 1. It's nothing to panic about. It's nothing to really, it's a loss. It's a bad loss, but it's a loss. I think the Jets will be fine. I think he got a better team this year than what he just had last year, and he made the playoffs last year. So I'm expecting some good things from the Jets. Cardinals switched to the Ravens this season. So I'm expecting him to do good with this Ravens team. Although me personally, I didn't see no. I kind of felt like he should have stuck with the Rams. I mean, for me, the Ravens, I'm not big on the Ravens like everybody. You take Lamar Jackson off the Ravens, that's a whole different team. Now, granted, I know you say that, well, of course, but still in all, man, even with Lamar, I'm just not too impressed with Ravens. But I know Lamar is dangerous. I know he's Lamarvelous. I know he's somebody that you got to always pay attention to. I get that. But I think I just like that Rams team. I like Donald. I like Ramsey. I like the fact that they but you know what though? But Rams is not a good franchise team probably because they traded a lot of away their picks for the trades that they made in real life. So I kind of get it. But bottom line, Cardinals still gonna do his thing with Baltimore, so he'll be fine. And week 1 showed it. Saints and Falcons. Saints coming back. He said he coming back with vengeance this season. He took out the Falcons 21-7. So right now he seems to have the Falcons number. He's the one that eliminated the Falcons last season in the playoff. Falcons had a chance to make it. If the Falcons would have won their last game, they'd have been in. They lost to the Saints and they did not make it to the playoff. So right now the Falcons, he got instead of worry about anything else, he got to worry about the Saints right now, because the Saints is that team that the last few times he played them, he haven't been able to get a W against them. So Falcons will have to figure something out against the Saints team. Good win for the Saints. They want to know in the season. Next we had Packers and Lions. Major factor win against Kyle. And Packers got a big win, 39-20. It's a division win. I always say division games are very important. And Kyle he gonna have to come up with a scheme with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? We all know Lions. We all know Lions ain't got no world beaters over there, but at the same time, man, they got pieces that you could build around. So he gonna have to come up with something to make it work for the Lions. Like I always say, when you playing with a team, man, no team don't have no weaknesses. Some have more than others, but bottom line is our job. I always say this is our job to exploit our strengths and cover up our weaknesses. No matter what team you have. So that's what the Lions gonna have to do this season. They're gonna have to figure out what it is that they could do well and go from there. But Packers made the playoffs last year. He lost a tight one to the Cardinals in Lambeau in the snow. He missed a game-winning field goal, and that's how he got exited out the playoffs. So I'm pretty sure Major will be back this season with a chip on his shoulder to definitely try to make it further than where he did last year. But he started out the season 1-0, so he's on the right track. Colts and BJ. Colts won 52-0. And I always tell BJ, no matter how much points you get beat by, you always stay with it and you never complain or nothing. A lot of you guys can learn a lot from him. And you look at that and you laugh and you say, yo, that nigga weak or whatever, bottom line. But yo, say what you want. But that dude BJ got, he a more stand-up guy than some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all niggas cry. You know what I'm saying? About a loss. You lose. You want to say, oh, this guy be doing this and that. I ain't never see BJ. BJ ain't never DM me and say anything about anybody. Even if he felt it. Even if he felt like somebody was doing something crazy. He never hit me up to beef about nothing. So I got mad respect. For BJ because, like I say, he ain't never quit on nobody. Bottom line, he ain't ever do nothing funny. No funny style thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So I salute that man. I'm telling you, BJ, if you stick with it, bro, if you stick with it and keep playing, you know what I mean? It don't matter if you keep taking losses like this. If you stick with it, you will get better by default. Just stick with it. You know what I mean? And, obviously you're on the learning curve of things. You know what I'm saying? So just do that. Just learn. You understand? Just keep learning. Just keep seeing what's going on. And yo, I tell y'all, no lie. Every time I do this cast, same chick always call me. No lie. Hold on, y'all. Hello? What's up? You on your way home? I'm gonna call you back like in 5 minutes. All right. No lie, y'all. The same chick call every time I do this, and when I played my playoff game last year, y'all probably thought I was just making up an excuse. You know what I'm saying? If I get smoked, I get smoked. I don't cry about losing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for no money or nothing, so it ain't that deep. But I'm telling you, I played my playoff game. I was on the phone with the same chick that just called, and lately, every time I do the live, she always calls. So I don't know what. That's crazy. But anyway, let's get back to this recap. But yeah, BJ, stay with it, bro, and you will get better. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen it happen already. There's quite a few guys that's good now that was not always good. So trust me when I tell you, bro. You stay with it, you will be better. Next, we had Dolphins and Bills, and Steph Anthony just joined the league, but he's somebody that's been playing with us for the last couple of years on the PS4. And listen, he's a good player. You understand what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta listen to what I'm saying. You could just look at, he just took out the Bills. Y'all remember, Bills went half of the season undefeated. Bills already 0-1 to start the season. Now, it's not a big deal. Buffalo is not going to all of a sudden just go on a losing streak or anything like that. But I would tell you this, though. It's a wake-up. It's a wake-up call for the AFC East. I will tell you that. It's a wake-up call for the AFC East. And Steph Anthony definitely just came along. First game out with the Dolphins. Fresh off season. You know what I mean? Playing with the pieces, whatever he was able to put together and make it work. Got the win. Big win for Miami, man. Big early statement, week 1 win. That's something I never really hardly ever say. But this is a week 1 statement win right here. And I'm telling you now, Buffalo is going to have to win that next matchup. And I never really say things like that neither. But I'm telling you, the fact that Miami just came and just gave Buffalo their first loss of the season in week 1. Oh, Buffalo got to win the next one. You better believe it. Next, we got Rams and Seahawks. And this is a Seattle guy that left, right? If I'm not mistaken. Seattle quit the league. He left the chat, but he didn't quit the league yet, right? So yeah, I gotta, yeah, all right, I'll fix that. But yeah, so Rams got the win, main event. He's 1-0 this season. And yeah, Seattle. I'm holding Seattle for what's my man name? B. Saronis, I think his name is. Yeah, B. Saronis. I'm holding him. I'm holding him his team for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he should have his PS5 back in like a week or 2 weeks, the latest. I seen Norm said it's gonna take like a month, but I don't know. He not saying that, but I gotta give him a shot though. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's saying it's gonna take like a week or 2 weeks, that's the same way as if one of y'all went on vacation for a week or 2 weeks. I'm not gonna boot you from the league if you say, yo, bro, I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you say I'm gone for 2 months, then that's a whole different ball game. But if you say I'm gone for a week or 2 weeks, then that's no need to boot you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know that that you play. And B. Saronis, he plays. You know what I'm saying? He plays no matter what his record is. So I owe that man enough to hold that team for him until he get his PS5 fixed. He said it'll probably take like 2 weeks. So if that's the case, then 2 weeks it is. So I will be removing this Seattle user, and I'm gonna hold Seattle for the original Seattle user. Next, we got Titans and Cowboys, and Sneak Sneak got a nice win. Sneak got a sneaky win over here against the Cowboys of 42-14. This is not the way you wanted to kick the season off if you was the Cowboys. You missed the playoffs last year. You was under 500 last year, and now you get blown out week 1. Cowboys definitely going to have to figure something out over there. I don't know what the issue is right now. I don't know if it's the defense because he got the offense. He has the offense, so I don't know what it is, but Cowboys going to have to figure something out. And to be honest, they're going to have to figure something out now, like sooner than later. But good win for the Titans. The Titans made the playoffs last year. Had a pretty competitive game against the Colts too. To be honest, the game wasn't that out of control. To be honest, he lost by I think maybe 2 scores, something like that. That's nothing crazy. I think the Titans are gonna have a better season. That's my prediction. I think the Titans are gonna have a better season this season than what he did last season. And I think that you definitely have to keep an eye on Henry and them boys over there. Then we have myself against the Steelers. Don't ask me how we lost to a guy that runs a 20-year-old offense. I'm so mad that I lost this game to him. Playing at 1 o'clock in the morning never been my forte, but I decided to play it. And I guess I wasn't thinking clearly, but nevertheless, man, still no excuses. We shouldn't have lost this game. We gave up a big dumb play action. That's what I'm saying. I already know how E-ball played. I let him catch me with the same stuff back on Madden for PS1. You know what I mean? And that's just me just being funny, but I'm just saying that's how long he been running that same offense. Not let him catch me with that okie doke. This is a terrible loss for the Panthers. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Terrible loss for us. And we didn't deserve to win that game anyway. And we lost 17-7. Next we had Chargers and Broncos. Good blowout win for the Chargers. Listen, Chargers struggled last season. I'm definitely looking forward to them bouncing back this season to have a way better season than they did last year. Broncos, listen, got to take this one on the chin. It's week 1. It's nothing to, like I said, nothing to panic about, but he definitely don't want to have back-to-back losses like this. But good win for the Chargers was also a division win. Next, we had Cardinals and Giants. Cardinals got a 1-point victory over the New York Giants. They won 28-27. Cardinals made it to the playoffs last year. They got eliminated, I think, by the I don't even know who they got eliminated by. I think it was the Eagles. Yeah, they got eliminated by the Super Bowl champ. But I think Cards have a good season again. So even though their season was nothing to brag about last year, but they did what they had to do to get in. And I think he'll be fine moving forward. Giants almost pulled off an upset, just couldn't get it done. Lost by 1 at home. Next we had Bears and Vikings. Money Mascot took out Yabba. This is a good win for the Bears, because if I'm not mistaken, this same Vikings team eliminated the Bears last season. Last week of the season. Yep, last week of the season. Vikings took out the Bears, and Vikings put themselves in a position to get in the playoffs and officially eliminated the Bears. So Bears definitely got a little bit of revenge on his mind, and so far in week 1, he got the first hit. Bears won 26-21. Then we had Niners against Raiders. Coach Coleman one day went against Born Ready. Isn't this a good win for this Coach Coleman team, for the Coach Coleman 49ers? Listen, Raiders made it all the way to the AFC chip last season, right? Did they? Or am I bugging? I don't know. I forgot. But they definitely had a good season. They made it past the wild card round. And listen, Born Ready's a baller, so I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, oh, he got the Raiders, I'm surprised. No, man, if you could play, you could play. And Born Ready could play. So and he's got a better team now. He added some pieces over to that Raider team more than what he had last season. So I think he'll be just fine. But I always tell y'all, Coach Coleman, man, he's one of them guys that he plays smart. He takes what you give him, nothing more, nothing less, and he pulled out a nice win on the road in week 1. Then we had Eagles against Washington, and Washington almost pulled out a week 1 upset, fell short. You know what I'm saying? Fell short. He lost 37-31. Eagles the Super Bowl champ. So, we gotta acknowledge him as that. That's the champ. He won 37-31. You know what I mean? And listen, it ain't always gotta be pretty. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get the job done, bottom line, and that's what he did. He got the job done. He is the champ, and Washington put up a good fight though. You put up a good fight, and if I'm Washington, I'm actually feeling confident about that loss going into the next time we play. You win against the champ on the road, and you only lost by 6. So that means that whatever little tighten up you got to do, you're not far away. So that's a good loss for Washington. I know a loss is a loss, but a loss is never better than a win. But sometimes there are ugly losses, sometimes there are good losses. This is a good loss in Washington case. Trust me when I tell you, this is a good loss for Washington football team. Now let's go to week 2, the predictions. Couple of games already played, I see, and let's get into it. Quite a few games have played. Okay, y'all on top of that game, I see. All right, week 2. First game up, Colts and Eagles. Colts won 41-32. Eagles losing streak is finally snapped. When you go back from the Super Bowl and to week 1, 16, 17. He won about 17 in a row, because I remember I said he won 15 in a row before he played the Super Bowl. So when he won the Super Bowl, that was 16 in a row. Then he won week 1, that was 17 in a row, and this streak finally ended. If I'm the Eagles, I got nothing to hold my head down about. He lost 41-32, 17-game win streak is finally snapped. Eagles' first 2 games of the season ain't really go the way that he would like. He's 1-1, but on the other note, on the other side of it, his defense ain't really playing too good right now. He gave up 30 points in week 1, and now he gave up 40 points in week 2. He definitely gonna have to tighten up on that defense over there if he expect to repeat as Super Bowl champ this season. But listen, when you the champ, man, you become the 100. So I'm pretty sure the Colts came into this game looking to make a statement, making a statement to the league and to the Eagles. It's a good win for this Colts team, man. Talk about confidence boosters, morales. These are the type of wins that you get. That make you pull off 4 or 5 in a row. Get your own little win streak going on. So great win for this Colts team over the Eagles. And Eagles are 1-1 in the season, and Colts is 2-0. Next we got Ravens and Falcons. Carnage 147-7. And listen, Carnage gonna be dangerous with this Ravens team. No, nothing to even question. He's gonna be dangerous with Lamar Jackson, and he just demolished the Falcons. Falcons is a pretty good player in my opinion, and he didn't stand a chance in this one. And Falcons is 0-2 in the season. Ravens are 2-0 in the season. Good win for the Ravens on the road. Next we have Jags, BJ going against sneak Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans got a nice win over the Cowboys in week 1. BJ, we all know he's on the learning curve of things, so I'm going with the Titans. But I tell you what I'm looking forward to from BJ more than anything. I'm looking to see who he get his first win against in the league. Because I'm telling you now, whoever he beats first, that loss, whoever loses to him, that's going to carry over to the next game. Believe me when I tell you, sometimes a bad loss is really 2 or 3 losses. You know what I mean? So, I'm looking forward to see who BJ pull out his first win against. I'm not going to pick him this week against the Titans. I like this Titans roster. I like how their performance was in week 1. I don't think they're going to come out and play no games. I'm taking Titans this week over the Jags. I'm going to go 43-10. Next, we just had a game myself against the Bengals, and we are 0-2 on the season. Sam Darnold put us in a major hole, and we started coming back. Defense shut Bengals out the second half, but we gave up 27 points in the first half. Sam Darnold had like 4 picks. We definitely in the market for a quarterback. So we taking all calls. We taking all calls on quarterback out there in Carolina, man. Because this guy just be making some crazy throws that I just can't wrap my hand around. But nevertheless, man, we're gonna keep competing, and we here for it. But good win for this Bengals team. They're 2-0 on the season. No, they're 2-0. Did they win week 1? Yeah. The Bengals is 2-0 in the season. Next we got Dolphins and Jets. Steph Anthony coming off a big win against Buffalo week 1. Jets lost. Yeah, Jets lost in week 1. I think Dolphins coming to this game feeling really high about how they did Buffalo in week 1. I think they win this game as well. Give me Miami over the Jets this week. 37-23. Next we got Packers and Cowboys. Big game right here for the Cowboys. If the Cowboys don't want to have the season they had last year, they don't want to start off 0-2. You know, bottom line, they don't want to start off 0-2. So you want to be 1-1, and they got a tough Packers team coming into Dallas. But this game is definitely gonna definitely gonna be big for Dallas. I don't know though, man. I'm leaning Green Bay. Yeah, I gotta go with Green Bay in this one, man. Green Bay, they've been consistent all year. Last year, they're 1-0 this year. I'm taking Green Bay over Dallas, man. I think Dallas will play better than what they did week 1, but I got them coming up short. Give me Green Bay this week over the Cowboys, 34-24. Next we got Steelers and Browns. E-ball going against Bay Boy Relly. Browns is 0-1. Steelers is 1-0. Browns, if they get up to an 0-2 start, I ain't gonna make it seem like it's the end of the world, you know. But at the same time, he's now in that division with the Ravens, who's a new user. 0-2 start is not the start that you want. So I say this is the early must-win game for the Browns. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, that 2-game lead is gonna be big against that Ravens team. So Browns got to win this game at home, man. You know what I'm saying? Not so much of them missing the playoffs, anything like that. I'm speaking strictly about division. You know, I'm speaking about division. So Browns would like to get this one and move to 1-1 this season, and I think he'll get the job done. I'll go with the Browns over the Steelers this week. I'm gonna go 32. I'm gonna go 32-20 Browns. Next, we had Bucs and Niners. Bucs had a nice little competitive game, that one, but he pulled it out. He won 28-24 for Coach Coleman, and Coach Coleman 1-1 this season. Bucs 2-0 this season. This game looked like it had everything you wanted to see. You know, decent amount of points scored, nice and competitive, but Bucs got the win in this one. I'm curious to know which outcome would change this game. Might have been a big turnover or something, but Bucs got the win. They 2-0. Next, we got Raiders and Chiefs. Abercrombie going against Born Ready. Big early season matchup between these two. And in the same division, Raiders won the division last season. Chiefs already lost their week 1 matchup. Raiders lost their week 1 matchup too. So both teams would love to get a win in week 2. I'm going Born Ready in this one. I'm going with the Raiders, even though they are on the road. I got Raiders to win this week over the Chiefs. And I think it'll be pretty competitive, but I like the Raiders. Give me Raiders this week, 31-26. Next, we got Bears and Lions. This game was played. Money Mascot went against Cal. Bears won 37-22. Bears 2-0 on this. No, Bears 1-1 on the season. No, Bears 2-0 on the season. They beat the Vikings week 1. Lions 0-2 on the season. And good division win for this Bears team. Right now they 2-0. They were not 2-0 last year, so they're off to a great start. Next we got Chargers and Seahawks. Well, this is not the Seahawks. So Chargers, you will get the force. Saints and Rams. Main event win against Smurf. Main event got the win 31-28. A good competitive game. Saints almost had it, lost by 3 points. Listen, man, you know, it's like that sometimes. You know, you lose close ones, you lose tight ones. Don't matter. It's just about bouncing back, coming back the following week. Saints 1-1 this season. Rams is 2-0 this season. And, you know, good game between these two. Saints is going to have to come back next week and try to get a win. But Rams, you know, they're off to a good start themselves. Next, we got Black Star. Texans going against Big Rico Denver Broncos. Broncos got punched week 1. Texans did the punch in week 1. I'm going with the Texans over here in week 2. Give me Texans over the Broncos this week by a score of 34-27. 34-23, Texans over the Broncos. I think the Texans moved to 2-0 in the season after this one. Next, we had Cards and Vikings. Murph went against Jabba. Murph 2-0 in the season. He's trying to come out to a better start than what he had last season. And so far, so good. Had a nice competitive game, but he got the win. Like I said, you ain't always got to win by a lot of points. All you got to do is win the game. 1 point, 2 point, 30 points. Don't matter. Win is a win. And Vikings came up short, but Cards got the win. And, Vikings almost made the playoffs last year late. They needed some help. They needed just a little bit more help than what they had in the final week of the season because they took out the Bears, a team that was over them. So they ended up moving ahead of the Bears. So Vikings, they would like to be in a position where they don't come down, where they need help. But so far, he's 0-2 in the season, and that's not the start that you want when you're trying to get in them playoffs. Next, we got Bills and Patriots. Bills took out his frustrations for Week 1 loss over the Pats. Pats 0-2. Bills 1-1. This was a divisional game right here. Buffalo already lost his first divisional. He lost his first divisional matchup to Miami in Week 1, so he couldn't afford to let this one slip through his fingers. So he had to win this one. He got the job done 40-15. Patriots got back-to-back blowouts. They might be in the position to probably make a trade or something to shake up that roster. Because right now, whatever he seemed to have over there ain't working. They're not even being competitive at the moment. Mad Max is a good player, but sometimes all it takes is a trade or something to, one little piece to put you in the direction that you need to go. And who knows? Maybe Pat's working the phones behind the scenes, but I think it might be time to shake up that roster over there in New England. Next, we got Giants and Washington. Lowski going against Rocket. And Lowski just missed the playoffs last year. Actually, he had a big game against Rocket in the last week of the season, and the Giants won. I think Washington remembers that. I think he comes back in this game with a point to prove. I'm going Washington in this one over the Giants in the upset. Give me Washington over Big Blue. I'm gonna go 36-32. 36-32 Washington over the G-Men. I think Washington get back a little revenge from the loss that they took last year. But it's not gonna help what happened last year, but it's definitely gonna help, shape out what's gonna happen for what's to come moving forward. This is a division game. This is the big matchup right here in Week 2. But I like Washington to win this one. I think they're gonna pull it out. I think they feel like they got a point to prove. I like Washington. Give me Washington over G-Men this week. Like I said, 36-32, something like that. But yeah, I got Washington, man. So that's the predictions on Week 3. They will be practice squad still will be on Week 3. It will be turned back off in like Week 5. I don't believe in keeping practice squad still on for the whole season. Why? Because you can have guys in your practice squad and they actually getting built up on the practice squad. Have you ever noticed at the end of the season you get guys from the practice squad on your roster? Some of them will have like 2 or 3 grade upgrade points. I don't feel like you should always have to worry about guys taking your guys all year. So I leave it open for about 2 weeks, then I close it. So whoever you want to sign, you better bring them up now, because Week 3 practice squad still will be on, and Week 5 it will be turned back off. Just for the heads up, but I will post that. I will got that in the chat. So whoever don't get to see the 5th quarter, at least they could see it in the chat. And if you don't see it in the chat or here in the 5th quarter, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm not DMing everybody individually telling about practice squad stealing. So you got 2 ways that I'm giving it to you. If you don't catch it either way, that's on you. But anyway, that's the recap. That's the predictions. How many games we got left this week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So we still got a decent amount of games left. Don't know how many games will get played tomorrow. Well, I tell you this: if it's still about 7 to 6 games left tomorrow, then we're not gonna advance tomorrow. We will advance Friday. It's the holidays, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna hold guys accountable for trying to play the game on the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes probably out of town, won't be back. Some dudes probably going to people's family members or friends' house. Some people probably got people coming to their house. So, now if it's only like 2 games left, then maybe we might. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like It's 7 games now. It's way too many games to even think about advance. So if it's still like this tomorrow, then we're not going to advance. We'll advance it on Friday. Give guys an extra day, you know what I'm saying, due to the holiday and everything like that. But, yeah, no doubt. Appreciate you, bro. But, yeah, so, you know, we'll keep monitoring of what's going on with the games, you know what I'm saying? And I'm anticipating, I honestly think, you know, most games as far as what's left won't get played, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect nobody to really be playing the game on Thursday unless it's like dumb early in the day. After that, you know, you can't expect nobody to play, you know, or unless they play very late. Either way, it's still gonna be a late advance no matter how you spin it, or it's gonna be the advance gonna be a next extra day. And I normally always do that on the holidays. You know what I'm saying? New Year's, Christmas, everything like that. I don't stress even if advance on that day. I don't stress that to be saying, yo, any game set up. Nah, it ain't that deep. Like I say, man, I don't run these leagues like it's you know, the end of the world, man. It's all recreation. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it entertaining for y'all and keep it fun. Keep y'all locked into what's going on, even if you're not playing. That's the reason why we do the fifth quarter and things like that. But at the same time, I respect what everybody got going on in their life. You know what I mean? Bottom line, this is a game. This ain't got nothing to do with our real life. You know, you want everybody to play their game, but the reality is everybody not going to get to play their game all season. And that's fine. The only problem is some people don't communicate. That's the only issue. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only issue. You know, like Seattle. Seattle could have just not said nothing about his sister being broke and, you know, wait till he got it fixed and try to pop up. But I respect him letting me know his system broke. He's sending it back. So you know what, man? I can't boot that man for that. I got to give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, if it's extremely long, if it's months, then that's a different ball game. But if it's a week or two, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the same as somebody going on vacation. You know, I'm not going to boot you if you go on vacation. As long as you tell me. Don't just go on vacation for 2 weeks and don't say nothing, because I don't know what to think. I don't know if you dropped out the league or what. So, you know, I'm always easy to talk to, man. I ain't one of them commissioners that be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even no commish, dude. This is all, you know, I just happen to make the league up, and I'm just, you know, I'm the nigga pushing the buttons and things like that, but I ain't even no commish, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I don't be going hard. I don't be trying to act like, you know, I've been in leagues where you got niggas that's commissioners, you know, really try to act like, you know, it's real life. Niggas be dead serious on some old, like they really a judge or something. It ain't that deep, dude, you know? So, as long as y'all keep an open line with me, I keep an open line with y'all, and that's what it is, man. So, you know, that's the fifth quarter. Happy holidays to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a safe one. And, you know, again, if you're going to knock these games out tonight, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to knock it out tomorrow, be my guest. But I just don't want y'all to think that if you don't play tomorrow, that you're going to get a forced loss. I'm a fair simmer. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? The league will get held the extra day because tomorrow's the holiday. So take your time, do what you got to do. And I'll see y'all in the next fifth quarter. I'm gone.